Hey everybody, it's Rich Tola and welcome to Thursday, February 19th, 2015. It's also Throwback Thursday, so we're bringing you back 50 years to 1965. We're going to make a comparison from this year, 2015, to 1965. We'll get to that in a moment, but first, quick celebrity shout out to Ben Affleck. Did you hear about this? Neil Patrick Harris, the host of the Academy Awards this weekend, is going to be exposing his junk. That's right. In the movie Gone Girl, they say there's 7 frames where Ben is, you get to see his manhood. So looking forward to the show this weekend. And on that note, so hey, congrats, Ben, on your manhood. Let's go around the globe for the latest news. And there's only 2 quick stories today because I want to jump into this comparison. So first one we're calling Happy New Year, right? It's the year of the goat, sheep, or ram. Now, which is it? It's the Chinese New Year today. Marks the Lunar New Year, or the Spring Festival, they call it. Famous birthdays in the year of it's the year of the goat. But again, sheep, ram, because anything with horns, it's called a yang in Mandarin. And you had Mark Twain, Bill Gates, and Steve Jobs are born under that sign. And respected Feng Shui. I know a lot about Feng Shui. I studied that when I was selling real estate in New York City back in the 90s. But the Feng Shui master, Shen Xiaofu, he offered his predictions for 2015. Doesn't sound too good according to Chinese astrology. Here we go, real quick. Number 1, it is not a good economic year. Now, again, this is for people who fall under the sign, as well as it's for the year of the ox, which is Obama, who's expected to have a bad year. Number 2, it said invest money cautiously and wait for the second half of the year. Number 3, it's a bad year for new relationships or for having babies. Well, except for the royal family, right? You got a baby on the way with Kate and Prince William. So congrats. Well, good luck on that for April. And any things you could do to improve your fortune? Well, check it out. Wear black and blue. And carry around the sheep talisman to ward off any of that bad energy. So, all right, there you go. Let's go to our second story. It's called Brr, It's Cold Out There. I mean, what are we talking about? 115 million people, 27 states, pretty much the entire eastern half of the United States is in an ice box, right? We're talking Canada to the Gulf Coast. Temperatures are 25 to 45 degrees below normal. That's insane. I mean, I remember the days back in Chicago, grad school days. That was 88, 89 where it was freezing cold, but this is the kind of cold that freezes your soul. So they say. We don't get that here in sunny California. It's gorgeous here. But anyway, it's so cold that Niagara Falls is frozen. Yeah, well, it's not exactly frozen. There's water running underneath. There's only one time, that was back in 1848, that the water stopped running, and that was from an ice jam. But yeah, check it out. Fairfax, Virginia, it's minus 13. Anchorage, Alaska is minus 4. Yeah, go figure. You need help with the cold, go check out Tuesday's show, 10 Ways to Work Out with a Stool. Yeah, go check it out. You got to get your workout in. On that note, let's go over to the Get Your Shit Together award and talking about icy. What about Ice Ice Baby? Did you guys see this? Vanilla Ice. This is in Palm Beach, Florida. Takes place, a.k.a. Robert Van Winkle. That's his real name. He's out on bail, $6,000 worth for burglary and theft charges. I mean, check it out. He says it's all a misunderstanding, and that he says, I wish you guys would focus on the good things I've done. Yeah, what? The surviving an attempted suicide? Or how about dating Madonna for 8 months? Or hey, it could have been the becoming a Rastafarian and all the pot discussions. But anyway, Ice is currently the host of the Vanilla Ice Project on DIY Network, where he renovates and sells homes. Well, guess what? He was working on a home. Next door neighbor, the home was in foreclosure, so he went and took the pool heater and some furniture. Hey, he says it was all a misunderstanding, but he gave it back anyway. So hey, Ice, I think you got to get your shit together. We're giving you the award today because you can't be taking the neighbor's furniture, lawn furniture. On that note, let's go check it out. What's the difference between 1965 and 2015? A lot. Okay, today, 2015, we got extremist groups, ISIS and Al-Qaeda. It's a potential apocalypse to, ruin the world. The U.S. is in support of fighting that, by the way. You got a black president in the United States, Barack Obama. You got professional athletes making $20 million or more a year. You can become a billionaire overnight, starting an internet company. How about pornography? There's free porn all over the internet. It's a $14 billion business, by the way. You got nudity and sex on TV all over the place, especially black sales, one of my favorites. Obesity rates are at an all-time high. Pot's legal in many states in the U.S., and we're sending people to Mars to live on Mars. All right, what happened in 1965? Well, we were at war with Vietnam, full-scale war. The U.S. wasn't in support of that because you had all the anti-war protests, 35,000 marched on Washington, D.C. Civil unrest throughout the country. Malcolm X was shot. I mean, we're talking all sorts of craziness there. Segregation became illegal. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Americans were allowed to vote. All Americans are allowed to vote. Warren Buffett gained control of Berkshire Hathaway for $18 a share. Today, it's selling for $221,400 a share. Whew. Hypertext was used for linking in the internet for the first time. And talk about sex. I mean, all the rage on TV was Peyton Place, or in the movies, it was The Sound of Music. Everything was G-rated. I mean, their porn business was negligible, less than 10 million at that time. And how about Jack LaLanne was in full swing? Talk about obesity. It was at a low. Jack LaLanne was all the rage. Loved him. Cigarette ads were banned on TV in the UK. Russians, first guys to walk in space. We were the second. So walking in space, and the Gemini missions positioned us to land on the moon. So, come a long way in 50 years. And on that note, I'm Rich Tola. And remember, dreams do come true. But hey, what do I know?